Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the end of the year. We're going to do a past, present, future spread. You start with this in your past position, this deeply rooted in love card. It says something is emerging from the depths of your most intimate desires. You have this helping hand. It says the universe is helping you find something you need that will lead to the next step. So I like to see that for sure. Also in your past position, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. This is good. The Eight of Pentacles kind of says you've been diligently working towards something, or you've been working on something. And, the Eight of Pentacles is just diligent work, meaning you've been working hard. And, the Eight of Pentacles I really like because it can represent material success on the horizon. It basically says that there's more money coming in for you in the near future. And it's coming up in your past position, which means that you're probably going to be experiencing a financial change here at the end of the year. You could be getting better results. Look at this. Damn, Sag. This is very good for sure. Let me tell you something, Sagittarius. Everybody's reading has not been great for the end of the year. The Tower has come up for almost everyone except for you and Taurus, I think. There might have been one other sign that didn't have the Tower. I can't remember. But your reading is actually like really good. Everybody else's was more challenging. You have the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Cups in your past. Eight of Pentacles is, like I said, material success on the horizon. And what do you know? In your outcome position, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but definitely could be a very positive change for you financially. And, again, you have that helping hand card, which really says the universe is helping you discover something, and it could be helping you with your finances. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a victory. I kind of feel that some of you, even though this is showing up in your past position, I feel like right now, like if you're watching this in like October, that you could be seeing why something had to happen in your life, or you could be seeing like why something was cut out of your life. It's like now you're getting the benefits of the removal of something that you thought you wanted. So a lot of you, again, maybe something got taken away from you, or maybe you feel like you lost something, and it could be like a job or something like that. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is saying now you see why that had to happen, and now you're getting the benefits of the sacrifice that you made. And I kind of feel that there. You have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, or getting something that you wish for. So I feel for a lot of you, there definitely could be some wish fulfillment for you. I also feel that the Nine of Cups is a card of being in alignment. I'm wondering, I kind of wonder if that's why this reading is a little bit better than everyone else's, is because even during those times where you felt like down this year, maybe you still managed to stay in alignment with what you want, right? So even when you were kicked down in any area of your life, if we can still manage to even just be like 1% more in alignment than we are out of alignment, I think that is enough to kind of keep the momentum going in the right direction. And I have that message popping to my head. Like, even when you were down, you maybe were still just like 51% to the positive, right? And I feel like you're kind of like harvesting that good energy at the end of the year here. And so this looks really, really good. But let's see. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles, even better. Nine of Pentacles is gratitude and luxuries, pre-Empress energy, total abundance as well. So I think you are kind of receiving abundance. The other thing I would say is normally the Nine of Pentacles, the lady has 6 pentacles on one side and 3 pentacles on the other. And it kind of represents the fact that she's only willing to give 3 pentacles worth of time, effort, attention, money, energy, anything to people in her life. And so she always keeps more than enough for herself, so that she isn't giving from an empty cup. And I also think this has been a big lesson. Just thinking back over the year, your readings have had a big focus on giving and people in your life and things like that this year. So a lot of you have spent some time, I think, thinking about how much you give to people and what you give to people, and now you're keeping more for yourself. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant can represent blessings. He is normally blessing 2 people in front of him on the Hierophant card, and those 2 people are initiates, but I kind of just feel that you could be receiving blessings. Also, if you want love, we have divine counterparts right here, Hierophant and the High Priestess. To me, they are better divine counterparts than the Emperor and the Empress, because it's like more of a spiritual connection between these two, so you could be attracting. And you have the Lovers. You also have the Page of Cups, apparently, with the Nine of Cups as well. You definitely could be attracting attracting like a more spiritual connection. It could be like an earth sign, could be another fire sign, or a Libra or a Gemini that's coming in for you, but definitely an admirer coming in here. We also have the Queen and King of Pentacles, which I also like as divine counterparts. These two really want something long-term, and so again, you could be attracting someone who wants like a more long-term connection. With the Libra, with the Justice card, it could be someone who's very balanced as well. Next, you have this Focus card and this Take the Lead card. One thing I will say is you do have love here, but the readings just in general have been very independent, and you do have the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. So, and a lot of the readings have said take the lead, basically, or something very similar. And so this is definitely a collective energy that the universe is asking people to like really go for something they want. I've pretty much said to everyone that if there were ever a year where you really take this last 3 months and you really make something happen, it would be this year. So I would say if there's something like a goal, wish, dream, or something that you desire to create, I would do it right now and really put the work in. Like really take the lead, like chariot, take control of those reins and make it happen because we have the opportunity to do that. So I would take advantage of the energy that exists. You have the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So definitely could be a very solid love connection, as I said, coming in for you. I feel it's probably divinely guided. I mean, High Priestess and the Hierophant. This right here is your higher self angel, and the higher self angel is guiding these two people together. So I feel that this is probably something that is divinely guided that's coming in for you. If you don't want love, and even if you do, there could be an important choice that you're making because you have this, and then right next to it, you have the Justice card. Justice is like weighing your options. So it can say that you are kind of like weighing your options on a path that you're choosing right now. And it does, I wouldn't even worry about it because it looks like you're going to choose the right path. You have the Ten of Pentacles right there. You also have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness. This is another word that comes up a lot at the end of the year here. So, I wouldn't be paranoid about your finances, and actually your finances look amazing because of all the good money cards that we have here. But I would also be resourceful. Again, if you don't need to spend money on something, don't. If you can spend less money on something, or if you can get a better deal on something, do it. I always think of the Queen of Pentacles as like looking for a better deal or buying something on sale if you want it and all that other stuff. Just like be resourceful and, don't waste money. You have the Emperor, another card of taking the lead. So, like I said, you have this take the lead card and you have the Emperor in the same row. So they're both basically saying the same thing, that it would be a good time for you to take the lead on something that you're working on or creating. The Emperor is also ready to go at a moment's notice. He has his armor on underneath his cloak, and it says that whenever an opportunity presents itself, he will grab onto that opportunity and make it happen. So if you're getting any like random opportunities at the end of the year, even if you don't feel prepared for the opportunity, I would take it anyway, because again, sometimes I just feel that the Emperor can say that you're about to get an opportunity for something and you might as well take it. With the Lovers, you have the High Priestess again, so you definitely a very intuitive connection, I would say. The High Priestess also, I think something people forget about her, she's really the card of potential. She has no roof over her head, and it represents something very specific on the High Priestess. It says that she has unlimited potential for whatever it is that she's about to do. And, this doesn't even have to be love. It could just be a choice that she's making. So I feel like you need to kind of like tap into your unlimited potential. Here you go with the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Empress. So we have all the divine counterparts here, here as well. So again, definitely could be a very solid love connection that's coming in for you. The Empress is also total abundance. So we see a lot of abundance coming in for you based off of whatever you're working on. With the Emperor, yes, you have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is your card, so this is whenever you show up as yourself, this really puts you in a position of power and strength. With the Emperor, it would say that, again, you are the one that is taking the lead in your life. So, again, it seems to me like you are taking a more independent stance on maybe your work or the direction of your life, which is probably a good thing. We already know this because of the Nine of Pentacles. Again, Nine of Pentacles says that you are responsible for creating heaven on earth. And, Nine of Pentacles is like heaven on earth, but we have to be the one to create it. And so I would say with all this energy, it looks to me like you are definitely taking control of your own life and really making things happen. So really good. Next, in the area of the future, you have this giraffe spirit, says see the big picture. You have this nightingale spirit, says love is all around. So again, I think it would be a good time. It is a good time to kind of zoom out, right? See the big picture of everything that's going on in your life and start connecting the dots. The nightingale is also pretty interesting because the nightingale also represents unlimited potential. In another deck I have, the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle, the nightingale is kind of like this tiny little bird, and it's sitting on this gigantic egg. And it says that you are much more capable of doing things than you realize, which I think is, true for everyone. I think everyone is probably more capable of doing more than they realize in life. And so the nightingale, I feel, is saying, like, you really need to go for it at this time and, like, create your own reality, or do whatever you can to, create your own reality. You have the Justice card, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. The Justice card is cause and effect. So I would pay very close attention to what's working and what's not working in your life. Again, with the Justice card, the more we stack things on the side of the scale that gets energy moving in our favor, the better. So the easy way to do this is to pay attention to what's working and to double down on the things that are working in your life. I do also feel that there is more balance coming in for you in general. I also feel, I feel a lot on this card. Number one, I feel that probably the reason you're having a much better time than everyone else at the end of the year here is because you could be kind of like taking a more neutral perspective in the world. Again, everybody had the Tower except for like you and Taurus, like I said, and what this could be saying, I think that there's going to be a lot of craziness at the end of the year here, and I'm not just talking about the election. Like, everybody's been asking about that. I'm like, there's going to be more stuff than just that going on. And, keep your head on straight, like I said. But I think that maybe you are coming from a more neutral place, probably because you have Jupiter in your opposite sign, Gemini. And I don't know, it's just popping into my head that you could just really be being very neutral, and that could be helpful mentally. I also feel that you could be attracting a much more balanced person into your life if you want love. You have the Page of Swords. I feel like someone already has their eye on you. So if you want love, this could be a person that already sees you. It could be a person that you already see as well. I kind of get work popping into my head. So for some of you, this could be someone at work or your business, or it could be someone who does something very similar to what you do. And, I feel like there is already a little bit of curiosity here. So again, could be a person that you're curious about. I would also embrace curiosity just in general. I think it's a great time to ask questions and then learn about the questions that you're asking. So if you are curious about any like topics or interests in life, I would learn about them. You never know what it could lead to, because you have the Ten of Pentacles here. It's like sometimes we get curious about a new direction. We start a business or we start a job in that new direction, and it becomes very successful. And that's what that could be saying. You have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, of course, is the card of wealth and creating financial security. So, like I said, the whole entire reading looks absolutely amazing for financial security. Like I already said, if you're attracting love, I really love these two, King and Queen of Pentacles, for love, because usually they create something long-term, something that is very stable and secure. And you also have the Ten of Pentacles, which is also amazing with those two for love, because it could represent something long-term, stable, and secure. With the Justice card, you have the King of Pentacles. So we have a lot of repeating cards in the reading, and repeating cards are kind of like confirmation for your path. So whenever, I believe that when cards repeat themselves, it's basically a good sign, because it says that there's really nothing else to say and that you're going in the right direction. So I kind of see this as confirmation. With the Page of Swords, you have the King of Wands. Again, more leadership energy going on here, especially if you're working towards building, leaving a legacy. The Ten of Pentacles is building, leaving a legacy. So it's like working on that big goal, wish, or dream you have in your life. And the Ten of Pentacles represents everything you want and desire in your life. The King of Wands could be kind of like your energy. It could say that you are really coming up in a very strong position. King of Wands is also a visionary. So if you are having any like visionary ideas or any futuristic ideas at the end of the year, I would take advantage of those ideas, because they're probably going to lead to a lot of success. The King of Wands, could be, like I said, your energy, but he almost sees the future, kind of. And where I was going with that is that we have Pluto moving into Aquarius in November, which is futuristic ideas, and I would take advantage of any of those ideas. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Strength card. It's almost like you're being rewarded this way here for your hard work, like I said on the Eight of Pentacles. So the Strength card is kind of work that we have to do on ourselves every single day. And it seems to me like you're being rewarded for the work that you've done on yourself. Next, in the outcome position, you have this Enlightenment card and also this Water Spirit card. So you could be becoming enlightened to your purpose, especially with that Ten of Pentacles, or you could be enlightened to a better direction in your life. The Water Spirit, you have the High Priestess twice, so could be a very intuitive time for you. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the World. Again, Ten of Pentacles is the Tree of Life, and it represents everything you want and desire in your life. A lot of you are probably working very hard to build this in your life, which is, of course, a good thing. But I feel like you could be building a lot of success, and you could be building a lot of growth with this energy as well. So, again, I really like to see this for you. I feel like there's more success, more growth coming in for you. I just feel good about this in general. Again, the thing about the Ten of Pentacles is it's not something we get overnight. This is forever, right? We are always working towards building our Ten of Pentacles, and I feel like you are working towards building your Ten of Pentacles, and you're like getting it. You have the High Priestess. Definitely trust your intuition. I feel like you really need to believe in yourself. Like, that's one thing that I would work on if I were you with this reading, is like how much you believe in yourself. High Priestess twice, the Nightingale. You have all these cards of unlimited potential, and it's like what you believe to be true is the truth, and that is the Justice card, right? If we believe that we can't do something, then that is true. If we believe that we can do something, then that is also true with the Justice card. It all depends on where you're stacking the energy on the scale. So, with all these cards, I would make sure that you're keeping it positive. I would make sure that you're focusing in a positive direction towards the things that you want and desire. I feel like all of that would be very beneficial for you, and that's what I would do. You have the World. The World, of course, is an accomplishment or an achievement, and I feel that you are clearly accomplishing great things. The World can also say that you're getting a lot of attention, like you're standing out in the world, which, of course, would be a good thing. And I would continue to just stand out in the world with the World card. I would do whatever you can to get more attention, or to stand out in whatever way that you possibly can with that World card. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Justice card, exactly like I said. So justice energy is going to be very important for you, creating balance. And also, stacking things on the side of the scale that gets you closer to the Ten of Pentacles. Again, Ten of Pentacles is a lifelong pursuit, and so you're taking steps to build and leave a legacy, and I would just take the steps that are balancing things out in the right direction. With the High Priestess, you have the Six of Wands. Yeah, success or a victory. The Six of Wands, the guy on the Six of Wands, is being celebrated for all the work that he's done. And it seems to me like a lot of you are feeling celebrated, even if people aren't directly supporting you or directly celebrating you. I feel like your results in this reading are much better than what you've been experiencing, and that could make you feel like you are being celebrated. With the World card, you have the Magician. For some reason, I thought you had the Magician twice, but the Magician is about creating your own reality. The Magician is also about manifestation, and he is normally pointing down towards the world, so he is manifesting his dream in reality. I always take the card that the Magician is pointing to. We're going to say that it's going to be this one, and this card says, accept help. Yes, anything you could do, again, getting energy from the right people is going to be important. Nine of Pentacles, right? She gives energy to the right things, not the wrong things. So as long as you're giving energy to people who also give energy to you here, then you will manifest faster. If you're giving energy to the wrong people, then I think things will be slower. You have this Arrow card. It says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So clear. There you go. Again, I think all the repeating cards are confirmation that you're on the right path. So keep going in the direction that you're going. You have this Cup card. It says you should accept valid criticism. Yeah, of course, if you're getting any criticisms that are valid, I would listen to them. You have this Horseshoe card. It says good luck on it. Yeah, very lucky reading. I feel like you feel more lucky, and it's like whether luck is real or not, it doesn't really matter. I think that if you feel more lucky, then you probably are actually more lucky because you feel more lucky, and it creates like this positive snowball in your life. So I would do things that make you feel more lucky, because it will probably make you feel more lucky. You have this Mountain Road card. It says you're on the road to success. again, the whole entire reading pretty much says that you're on this road to success, or you're creating more success. You're going the right direction. The arrow card says you're on the right path. So you've been climbing this mountain, and I don't think it's been easy, but I kind of feel this reading is amazing because, number one, it's the best reading I've done this month, or for this set of readings, and number two, it's like you're getting the results from your hard work with the Eight of Pentacles. You have this ring card that says a marriage will take place either in romance or business. Yes, we talked about this. There's definitely a divine counterpart coming in for you. I'm not saying you're going to get married tomorrow, but definitely could be a connection that leads to marriage in the future. This is one heck of a reading, Sag. I love it. Definitely the best one I've done, so you're going to love it. But thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy the end of the year.